A Kalamazoo man is headed to trial for the attempted murder of a Kalamazoo sheriff's deputy. Police say that William Wright fired the shot earlier this month. And today in court, his brother, Christopher, took the stand testifying against his brother. 24-Hour News 8 Steve Kelso is also in court for that hearing, and he joins us live. Steve?
Yeah, good evening, Brian. It was supposed to be a preliminary exam for William Wright that we were going to attend today, but he chose earlier to waive that option and will move instead directly to a criminal trial. But the prosecution still wanted to get some testimony on the record today because tonight it appears as though one of the Wright brothers has decided to fly solo. The prosecutor wants to make his testimony part of the record, and that's because Christopher Wright has just been offered a plea deal.
You've got a pretty good plea deal for your statements here today, haven't you?
Yes.
That deal says the only jail time he will receive is the time he has already spent there. Basically, he will walk with probation if he lives up to his end of the bargain, and that means testifying against his brother and his brother's girlfriend, Jessica Carpenter. So the prosecutor wants this on the record now, just in case Christopher were to change his mind.
As soon as the officer reached his driver's window, I heard Bill fire the first shot, and I just put my head down because the glass started shattering.
Christopher Wright's version of the story includes how after the shooting, the three men in the truck stayed together, eventually picking up Jessica Carpenter, who was able to use a laptop to pick up police radios.
Jessica opens up the laptop and turns on the police scanner, and she's listening to it for a minute, and then she hears my name and William's name come across the scanner, and Bill scared Bill.
At one point after the shooting, they used Carpenter's Jeep to drive through a McDonald's in Galesburg. William Wright's attorney, Carrie Selleck, had her opportunity to discredit Wright's testimony.
But nobody's holding a gun to your head.
Right.
Nobody's telling you you can't leave.
Right.
Nobody's threatening you.
Right.
Christopher Wright, well, he'll have to continue to work with the prosecutor in order to keep his deal. Jessica Carpenter, she also waived her right to a preliminary examination today and will move ahead to trial. And William Wright had one more charge tossed onto the pile of his already 9 felony charges that he's facing. This one of being a felon in possession of a firearm. The most serious charge he faces, attempted murder for the shooting of the Kalamazoo deputy Jeff Nichols. For that charge alone, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. In Kalamazoo, Steve Kelso, 24-Hour News 8.